Have you ever wondered how tires are made? Well, it's a process that combines science, technology, and art. This video will take you on a journey, showcasing the meticulous steps involved in tire manufacturing. We'll be exploring everything from the raw materials used to the tire building process, the creation of tire components, assembling the tire, and finally, the curing process. So buckle up and prepare to be amazed as we delve into the fascinating world of tire manufacturing. It all begins with raw materials. Yes, indeed, the humble tire is not so humble when you take a closer look at what goes into its creation. There are three primary ingredients that make up the recipe for a tire: rubber, steel, and fabric. First off, we have rubber. Now, rubber is the backbone of the tire. It's the primary material that gives a tire its essential characteristics. It's what provides the grip, absorbs the shocks, and most importantly, maintains its resilience under extreme conditions. Think about it, rubber has to be tough enough to withstand all the weight of a vehicle and flexible enough to adapt to various road conditions. That's a lot of work for just one material. Next up, we have steel. Steel is used in the form of thin, high-strength cords that are twisted together to form a belt. This steel belt is what gives the tire its rigidity and helps it maintain its shape under high speeds and heavy loads. Without it, the tire would deform and lose its ability to grip the road effectively. So steel is the muscle of the tire, the component that gives it strength and endurance. Lastly, we have fabric. Yes, you heard it right, fabric in a tire, but this isn't your everyday cotton or polyester. We're talking about high-strength synthetic fabric like nylon or polyester. These fabrics are used to create cords similar to the steel ones, which are then embedded in the rubber to form the tire's body. The fabric gives the tire its flexibility, allowing it to flex and bend without breaking. So, there you have it. Rubber for grip and resilience, steel for strength and rigidity, and fabric for flexibility. Each of these materials plays a crucial role in the performance and longevity of a tire. They work together, each contributing its unique properties to create a product that is more than the sum of its parts. With these materials in hand, the actual process of making a tire can begin. Now, the real magic starts, the tire building process. Our journey begins with the first step of tire manufacturing, the mixing of rubber. This isn't just any rubber, mind you, but a specially formulated blend that can withstand the pressures of the road and the elements. Imagine a giant industrial-sized bakery mixer. That's the Banbury mixer, the heart of the tire-making process. It's here that raw rubber is transformed into the sturdy, resilient material we know as tire rubber. The rubber is heated until it's soft and malleable, almost like dough. Then various ingredients are added, each serving a specific purpose. Carbon black, for instance, gives the rubber its signature black color and enhances its strength and durability. Sulfur, on the other hand, acts as a vulcanizing agent, a substance that makes the rubber more heat-resistant and helps it retain its shape. Other ingredients include steel wires for reinforcement, fabrics for added strength, and a dash of chemical accelerators to speed up the vulcanizing process. This mixture is then kneaded, folded, pressed, and rolled, much like a baker would knead dough. The heat generated in the process ensures that all the ingredients are thoroughly combined, creating a uniform rubber compound. And it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. The composition of the rubber compound can be tweaked depending on the type of tire being made. For example, the rubber used in winter tires may have a higher proportion of natural rubber to keep them flexible in cold temperatures. After the mixing is complete, the rubber compound is then cooled and cut into strips. These strips, known as slabs, will later be shaped into the various components of the tire. The mixing process is a delicate balance of heat, pressure, and timing. It requires precision and expertise to ensure the rubber compound meets the strict quality standards needed for tire production. It's a symphony of science and engineering, all aimed at creating a product that keeps us safe on the road. Once the rubber compound is ready, it's time for the next step. But that, dear listeners, is a tale for another scene. After the rubber is prepared, it's time to create the different components of the tire. Let's dive right into it, beginning with the tread. This is the part of the tire that meets the road. It's made from a blend of synthetic and natural rubber, which is prepared in a mill. The rubber mixture is heated, then run through a machine that shapes it into the intricate patterns you see on the outside of a tire. These patterns, or tread designs, are crucial for providing traction and can be tailored for different driving conditions. Next up, we have the sidewall. This is the part of the tire you see when you look at a car from the side. It's made from a rubber compound that's designed to resist weathering, aging, and heat, all while providing a comfortable ride. The rubber is shaped into sheets and then cut into the right size for the tire being made. The bead is another important component of a tire. It's what keeps the tire attached to the rim of the wheel. The bead is made from a bundle of high-strength steel wires coated in rubber. This rubber-coated bundle is then shaped into a loop. The strength of the bead is vital for keeping the tire in place, especially when the car is moving at high speeds. The inner liner is our final stop. This is the part of the tire that's designed to keep the air inside. It's made from a layer of rubber that's resistant to air and moisture penetration. The rubber is shaped into a thin sheet, which is then cut and prepared to be placed inside the tire. Each of these components plays a key role in the overall performance of a tire. The tread provides traction, the sidewall ensures a smooth ride, the bead keeps the tire affixed to the wheel, and the inner liner maintains the tire's air pressure. Now that all the parts are ready, it's time to bring them together. Assembling the tire is a complex process that requires precision and care. Picture this. The tire building machine, a marvel of modern engineering, stands at the ready. Its purpose? To bring together the various components we've been discussing and shape them into the tire you know and rely on. The process begins with the casing ply, a layer of rubber-coated fabric that forms the tire's backbone. This is wrapped around the machine's drum, a cylinder that expands and contracts to hold the components in place. The machine spins, the casing ply is applied, and we're off to a good start. Next up is the bead, a loop of high-strength steel wire coated in rubber. This is what gives the tire its shape and ensures a snug fit onto the wheel rim. The machine places the bead and the casing ply is folded over it, securing it in place. Now the machine applies the sidewalls. These are the thick rubber layers you see on the sides of your tire. They protect the casing ply and help maintain air pressure. The sidewalls are pressed onto the casing ply, creating a strong bond that will withstand the rigors of the road. Following the sidewalls, we have the belt package. This is a set of steel belts coated in rubber that provide the tire with its strength and puncture resistance. The machine carefully positions the belts, ensuring they're aligned perfectly. Finally, the tread, the part of the tire that meets the road, is applied. This is a thick layer of specially formulated rubber designed to provide grip, resist wear, and channel away water to prevent hydroplaning. The machine applies the tread, completing the tire assembly process. Throughout this process, the machine maintains the tire under pressure and heat to ensure that all the components bond together perfectly. It's a delicate balance, and any mistake can result in a tire that's not up to standard. With the tire assembled, there's just one final step to go. The final step in the tire manufacturing process is curing. This is where the magic happens. Our assembled tire is now heated and pressurized. It's kind of like baking a cake. It goes in soft and doughy and comes out firm and shaped. The heat triggers a chemical reaction that bonds all the components together, while the pressure molds the tire into its final form. The result? A highly durable and robust tire. And there you have it, a brand new tire ready to hit the road. So that's how a tire is made. From the initial gathering of raw materials such as synthetic rubber, natural rubber, carbon black, and steel, the journey of a tire begins. The tire building process, a meticulous and precise task, takes these materials and begins shaping them into the tire components. The bead, sidewall, tread, and other parts are all created with extreme precision to ensure the safety and performance of the tire. These components are then assembled layer by layer to form what we recognize as a tire. But it's not finished yet. The assembled tire then goes through the curing process where it's heated and pressurized to give it that final durable shape. This process, from start to finish, involves a blend of human craftsmanship and cutting-edge technology to create a product that we often take for granted. So, next time you're out on the road, take a moment to appreciate the complex process that goes into making every single tire.